I kept it in for now, but we can always put it out when we go off. Right.
This is it, huh?
This is it. I like to start on the outside.
This is our inaugural tour here. 2 nights in a nearby campground, checking everything out, loading stuff that we just piled in, seeing what fits and what doesn't fit, trying all the systems to see how things work. The Jeep is back there just as a spare because we're not that far away. Didn't tow it or anything, we just had it in case we needed to run home or something. Well, here we are at Gilbert Ray Campground in Tucson Mountain Park. Shakedown short trip number 2. Here we are out in a wilderness campground with only 30 amp electric. It's 82 degrees, so we're hoping the air conditioner is cranking on for us here in a minute. All right, got the Starlink antenna up on the dash, connected in, plugged in over here, and getting a pretty good speed up and down. Well, this is the campground. Hope to do some hiking tomorrow. Here we are starting on our little hike on the Brown Mountain Loop. It's a balmy day today. 60 some degrees already at 7:45 this morning. Supposed to get up to 80. Well, this first part is up the hill about 300 feet or so. right, here we are working our way up. It was 34 degrees in our backyard this morning and 60 degrees here. I can't go any further east with the camera. That's not a road right down there. That is the wash. Pretty neat though. Taking a quick break. We've been about a mile and a half since we left the camper. Been up about 400 feet-ish. But the 400 feet was in the last quarter mile, half mile. Really red rock here.
Brown.
It's brown. Hey,
Brown Mountain.
we're on Brown Mountain.
Has to be brown rock.
It's got to be brown rock. All right, so our way back is either a trail that runs down the flat or we double back along this ridge. Haven't decided yet. There is Kitt Peak and the observatory, and then out that way is Ryan Airport, where I fly right flight. And unfortunately you can see the smog and the haze because it's so unseasonably hot here. So this trail has 3 peaks. The first one is the big climb, and that's where we stopped for our snack. And now we are going up, headed up to the second peak after going down some. It's pretty out this way, that's for sure though. Here we are on Hill 2. You can still see Hill 3 off in the distance. And back that way into the haze is Hill 1, just above that double swirl thing there, where we had a little snack and stopped. Well, I got faked out. Actually, that is the last peak, the third peak. We're on a kind of a false peak. But there's shade, so it's a good place for a rest and a snack. That is the Sonoran Desert Museum out there.
We're not there either. There is down there on the other trail. We gotta go all the way around.
All right, that was the end of the ups. We have some gradual ones, but really for a climb, this is the third peak is right in here. We obviously don't go up to the top of it. There's a desert museum, and down there is our trail that we take on the way back. Okay, we're starting our way back. We crested the last peak, and now we are working our way down to the valley to walk back. Really pretty over here. This must get a lot more moisture over on this side than the other side because it's way greener, lots more vegetation, tons of swallows. Well, there's where our trail went. This was the final hill. That was the Faker Hill. And then now we're down here in this low with a breeze, but the sun, actually wind and the sun. winding down our loop. We are back on the east side of the mountains that we went up right there. Now we're just finishing up, find the trail back towards the campground. This is the wash we cut through to get to the trailhead we started from. Purple burgundy rock and the red rock up all the way. We were all the way up there. We hiked around that over to there. All right, here we are coming to the end. Just a few steps up. Big ones. Two hours and 54 minutes, 4.7 miles. A morning sunrise here in our campground.